The Mystic Meals Podcast.
The Mystic Meals Podcast.
With your host, Chef Nikki Meow. We talk about food, life. Oh, and we also talk about...
Oh, yeah!
Baby. You better be ready. Right now, here's your host, Chef Nikki Meow. Get it, baby.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of the Mystic Meals Podcast with me. I'm your friendly neighborhood homegirl, Chef Nikki Meow, and my guest today is a very dear friend of mine. We've known each other for over 16 years. We have been through a lot. We have seen some things, done some things, and we are here to do some more damage to the internet. Oh my goodness. She is what this show is all about. She is very, very sexy, very funny, and a very beautiful soul inside and out. I am so pleased to have her back with me again. Chef and the Showgirl Part 3, baby. We are even spicier this time around. Miss Rena Riffel, my love. Hello, darling.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Meow.
Hi,
Oh
Meow.
my
Look at you
goodness.
looking gorgeous and fabulous, girl.
Oh, you too. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You look gorgeous.
Oh, thank
yeah.
you.
I wore my black today because
I know. I'm
well,
wearing
I wanted to match
outfits.
you.
Yes, we are.
You're
We are
what?
matching. We're matching.
Yeah, I
today.
wanted to match you. Yes.
Hi, babe.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my.
Hi,
Yeah.
Here we are
We're
again.
doing it.
Oh my
Here we
gosh.
are.
You know, it's crazy because
know.
you were my very first guest on my very first podcast iteration when I was doing the Phantom Zone radio show. You were the very first guest. And then when I resurrected the Mystic Meals podcast over the, Flupocalypse, you were again the first guest I had on when I did the Mystic Meals podcast. And now here we are again for the third iteration of Chef and the Showgirl Part 3. I am so thrilled. What is going on, Mama?
That is so great. I forgot that I was your first guest.
Mhm.
But that's amazing. So
And that's
we've
taking
been
it way
together
back.
for a long time.
Yeah, I know. It's
I mean,
insane. It's
I think
insane.
decades, right?
Almost. We're getting there.
Like 1.5 decade.
Yeah, we're inching our way. Like I said, 16 years. Girl.
Yeah. I
We
know.
don't been through things and seen a few things and all of that, but here we be.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still
Spicier.
going.
Spicier than ever, girl. What's
Yes,
up?
spicy.
Indeed.
We just keep getting spicier and
We do.
spicier.
We do. We are aging like fine wine, Mama.
Yes.
Yes, we are
That's
out
what
here.
I'm thinking.
We are out here with our divine feminine shining through, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. Yes, that's how I'm feeling too. I'm really feeling like all the ups and downs that everyone goes through in
Yeah.
life, and it's like I feel like I'm going up again.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah,
And
on the
hopefully not,
upswing.
but there will be, I'm sure. But yeah, it's like, things are getting good. I feel really like this feeling of coming full circle in a way, like back to myself.
Yeah.
That self where I just was following my dreams. I was feeling a lot of passion for, passion for all my things I love to do.
Yeah. Like feeling reignited. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling like that. But at the same time, okay, I just put some lip gloss on. That's why I'm like, I'm like,
we
wait a second,
had to get
it's
camera
gooey. Yeah. So I'm like messing with my lip
I know
gloss.
now you're like checking your teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I guess okay, where was I before the lip gloss derailed my
We were
thoughts?
talking about the full circle of everything, and
Yeah. Yeah, just really full circle, feeling inspired again, feeling like I'll compare it to a horse because I have been like looking at horse, like thinking about riding horses again, even, you know, like getting back on the horse and like just like really inspired about my movies. And I've been auditioning a lot, like really, really good auditions.
Yeah.
My agent is getting me, and you know, like it's so much an energy too, as you and I know. It's so much it's almost like really like that manifesting kind of magic energy, like something within you that like when you put it out there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling really good now. And and I know what I was going to say, but yeah, so my agent is like getting me so many really like great auditions. I guess I shouldn't like say what they are or anything, but like even yesterday I had this great audition, you know, with like an A-list big star I would act with, and like, and but like also here's the thing, and I'm wondering if you feel like this, and like if your audience, like people out there feel this too, but like when you're, you know, you kind of hit like a rock bottom in a way, just like a slump, and then you start doing things and your life starts piling up with things that you don't really want to, like jobs and things like that, you know. You're like, okay, I got to do it. That's, you know, it's like it's something I need to do or I should do. And then when you want to get back on the higher track, you know, then it's kind of like, oh, you're like, my life is so filled up with all these other things I, you know, like on my calendar, or like let come in. And so now I'm feeling like it's almost like a feeling of like your high heels are stuck in the mud. Like you're walking through the grass, and it's like wet grass, and your heels
it's muddy.
sliding, and you're like, yeah. So now I'm like, it's almost like I'm double booking myself with time, and it's exhausting. And like I told you today, like when I got done with my events job that I have like I'm like, it's like a full-time, part-time, but it's like it's just like nonstop. And so I was like, I need to take a nap just to like refresh, so I can like do what I
beauty
really
rest.
Do. Beauty rest, like like do a podcast with you, you know, or do my my auditions, you know, or like book the part. Like I booked finally, as it's really hard to book commercials for me at least, and I finally booked a commercial. And
good for you. Awesome.
Oh man, thank you. I mean, it was those stories you hear where people audition for 1,000 auditions, and then they finally book one,
and they finally get it.
Like
and it's
that.
always when like you least expect it too, right? Like you keep putting things out there, and then you just get so used to, you know, that not getting it, or like you go in there knowing that you want to do your best, but you also go in there knowing that it's probably not going to happen. So you
just have to think that.
Otherwise you're just going to get too hung up on, you know, I didn't get it and all that, you know, like you just keep it moving, right?
Yes, exactly. You just keep it moving, and you really detach from it and just move on. You kind of forget it. Like you're all excited, and then you just really forget about it. But well, you kind of
have to. I mean,
you have
so many other things going on, you know.
Oh yeah, you can't really hold. I used to really hold on to auditions when I was first starting out, you know, like in my 20s. I mean, or teens in all reality. But and I would just like, I would go home and, you know, like for a week just be like praying or like saying manifesting,
Sure.
prayers over my crystals. And even back then I
Get
was
to
like,
work. Yeah.
yeah, I was into crystals, like, and candles and things like that. And
Yeah.
reading, I used to read a lot of, like success books, and even like the Tony Robbins, back in the day, like
Yeah.
I was really like trying to fill myself up with that like a positive outlook.
Right.
But I'd really hold on to these auditions and just, and then when I didn't get it, then it would be like a letdown.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I've got to get this. I've got to
Right.
get this part.
Yeah. Well, when you're younger too, like you have so much to prove too, like you feel like those things are like that's going to be the validating thing is you getting it, right? Even though it's really not. And you don't learn that until like you really kind of get further and further into the game, like how unvalidating it really is. And all of that really kind of comes from within you, right?
Totally. Yeah. I was even thinking today because, Showgirls, as we know, it just keeps going.
Yep.
Keeps getting bigger and bigger, like 30-year anniversary. And there's screenings all the time, like New Beverly and, all over the world. And, I still get contacted to do like sometimes do like an introduction video, like for places I can't go to. They're too far away.
Travel
like,
to
like all the time. But so like back then I would have thought, okay, this is it, like once I get a part like Showgirls, then you're good to go in life.
Right.
And then you realize, no, you just have to keep getting things and getting things and booking things and it kind of like never stops, and you're never okay, really. And it's kind of proven now in a way, like back in the day, like for me doing the autograph shows, I was like, I didn't want to do them. I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted to be as not all of us, but I hear, Gina Gershon, that she's doing a lot of events and everything. She's like, I wanted to be a very serious actress. And then she's like, and then, she ended up in Showgirls and that was not her goal.
Right.
But like, I wanted to be, a serious actress, which, I did do tons of work.
Yes.
But doing an autograph show for me, this is like back in the like 2003-ish or something. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm so like washed up. Like that's how it felt. And now it's totally different. Now
it is.
Like,
now it's the thing to do.
Life.
Yeah.
Like, because all actors are like, they have these huge careers, and you're so lucky now in like 2026. You're so lucky if you can go do an autograph show. Like, did you book a part that people know you from, or a TV series? I mean, like I just saw on Instagram, like Danny Bonaducci came up, and he's like he's been doing this for a while, like with the autograph thing, but he's running around doing autographs, and it's kind of like just the next phase.
Yeah, I think, it's
phase to do.
Yeah, well, social media, I think, has a lot to do with that because, everyone with their phones and everything, like everyone's like searching for content to film, to create. They're looking and kind of like rolling it back to like different films and different things, and, seeing that there's a lot of like worthy stuff in there, and, being able to go to a convention now and do autograph signings, and knowing that your fans are going to show up with their phones in hand and they're going to film it and they're going to create content with it and talk about it. It's like, it's another avenue that I think people didn't really expect, and kind of they frowned upon at first because it was kind of hard to embrace it because it was so new, and people thought it was going to take away from and not really enhance. And to me, it's brought more attention to people like you and other cult classic films, for a next wave, the next generation of people to discover. And I mean, I'm so thrilled to see it, that Showgirls is still going strong. I mean, it's such a quotable movie. It's so bad it's good. It's campy. It's got everything that you didn't even know you wanted in a film. And I mean, I'm sure at this point in your life and career, you've got to start feeling proud of being a part of something so memorable. To me, it's kind of like in Rocky Horror Picture Show territory, where people go out of their way to like bring stuff to the shows, and they throw things at the screen, at certain times. And like, it's so cool to see that.
Oh yeah. It's amazing, really.
And also,
Yeah.
like you've been in horror films too. You were in Candyman 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the bees.
That was a good one. I was so happy with, like, when I got that part, and that was like a typical, like, how the auditions work for me. That one as well. I left LA, drove up, in this area where I'm at the moment, to see my parents. And right when I got home, it's like, oh, you have an audition. And I had to turn around and drive right back.
Go back, yeah.
But I was like, oh, it's for Candyman 3, like Candyman. And let's not say it too many times.
Yeah. We've already said it a few times.
I know, let's be careful. But
Tony,
that was one of my
Todd,
favorite movies. Yeah, like he's gonna. Well, wouldn't that be nice to bring Tony Todd back? I was so sad when he passed away.
Yeah.
Too soon. Like,
yeah.
So upsetting. But yeah, but I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to get that part, because I love, like the franchise of it. I loved the first one. That was like one of my favorite movies. It still is.
Yeah.
And so and so when I booked that job, but I had to agree to have the real bees put on me.
Yeah.
And I thought that would be like really unique, and a challenge. And I could really show like what a dedicated actress I am.
Right.
It's like, okay, I'll do anything for the part.
Yeah.
So that's how I thought of it too, like that challenge of putting the real live bees on me.
So what did they do to keep them on your body? Did they put something on your skin to keep them like moving around, or like how did that work?
Yeah, they put the pheromones.
Okay.
All just like little drops. First they put that on me, and then they brought over the bees. And like if I'm remembering right, because like all the lights, they had everything set up, so it wasn't totally bright, but it was like the staged lighting.
Yeah.
And I think they were just in a big bucket, but I know that they had a little plastic shovel, almost like a little sand shovel,
to scoop them out.
Yeah, and they just took like they took a shovel of a scoop of bees, and they just like put them on me, and then they just let them like crawl off the little scooper shovel, and then they just kept piling them on me and piling more and more and more on me. And then I did have the prosthetic bees on me as well, which were like a clump.
For like close-ups.
Clump here.
Yeah.
But the rest of them were just like all these real bees. But the stunt of them was that they were baby bees.
Okay.
So therefore they don't have stingers yet.
They don't sting. Okay.
Well, but they do have stingers, but there's no venom.
Okay.
because I did get stung a few times.
I was gonna ask you, like, like how many times that happened.
Yeah, I had like these little, and I would be like pulling them out,
Wow.
I mean, they were all over me, not just on my arms, but I'm trying to demonstrate. And so yeah, I was like, after that was all done, yeah, I had like these little stingers in me. But the funny thing was, on that, it was, the sound stage, there was like this random bee that got in the sound stage.
Okay.
And wanted.
He wasn't hired for the part.
No, this bee.
He was a rogue.
It must have been a boy bee, right? Because there's a queen bee, but the queen bee doesn't go like, flying around. It was some little boy bee that was not hired. That wanted his close up, but he was big.
That's not all he wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to get some stinging action going on.
Right.
So they had to like take time to safely catch the bee, and the animal protective services, they were there to protect the bees, so nothing happened to them.
Oh, good.
No bees got hurt. I mean, I don't know if the ones that stung me, I guess.
Yeah, I think, like, don't they die?
They
like,
die.
Yeah, like, because that's it. Like, I mean, because, part of their bum comes off, too, when they're stinging. So, and the males, too, not for nothing, when they mate, don't they die? Aren't they done? Like, that's, like, the last thing they get to do.
I'm not sure about that. But maybe
I
just don't know.
I thought I read or heard recently that once they do their thing and they, the O comes for them, like they gotta go off and die or they explode.
Oh,
like,
wow.
What a way to go.
Yeah, I'm thinking we know the Black Widow spiders.
Yes.
That's their story.
Yeah, and the praying mantis, she's no joke too.
Oh, she does that too?
Well, okay, praying mantis, what she does is she lets the male do, as he's doing his business and thrusting inside of her, he's thrusting it, okay? Thrust it. As he's doing that, she's eating him from the head down. So she's eating his brain, she eats his head, and the thing is the nerves are still doing this. So he's still copulating with her as she's basically eating him to death. So, yeah.
Wow,
it's fascinating to see.
You know who you just, Isabella Rossellini, she studies this stuff. It does and I've only watched little bits of her documentaries that she does about insects and their mating,
their mating habits, rituals.
Mating habits.
Yeah.
You just reminded me of that. And so that would be interesting to learn. Right. But also really weird, It's
it is because, it's so like violent, right? Like the act, because I mean, it's like life and death happening at the exact same time. So it's very poignant to me to kind of like watch that process of like what it is for them. It's kind of like for female octopuses, like when they get pregnant, like that's the end stage of their life. Like once they give birth, they're done. Like they slowly go off somewhere and they just go out like a little candle.
I saw that movie, by the way.
Which one? The
Octopus, My Teacher.
Oh, yeah. Was that the one with the guy who made friends with an octopus?
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened to this octopus, and I was so sad. I fell in love with this little octopus and thought she was so the cutest thing ever, and then that's what happened. She exactly what you just said, and I was like, I'll never get over that. It's kind of like,
I know, because we all got attached.
that sweet octopus, and and just not, but back to the bees, but on another side note, sometimes I think of all these animal movies that I've seen over my lifetime and how much they've all like damaged me. like King Kong, you know, even Jaws, like, even though I didn't like that shark, I was like, it was still sad. You know, it's just sad when in these movies, when they don't live anyway.
Yeah. But I
But
mean, because that's, again, like the circle of life, right? Like that's how it goes. Like it's just,
yeah,
that there's a beginning, a middle, and an end, and sometimes the end comes faster than we would like for it to happen for our animal friends, like their life cycle sometimes is long and sometimes it isn't,
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's a horrible
Yeah.
thing this earth does to the animals.
All of us. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, all of us, really
Crazy.
But yeah,
like, such a gift that we get to live it though and experience the things that we do.
Yeah. And I think of like, it's, the like bees are they're more kind of popular now in a way, like everyone's being a beekeeper, you
Right.
see, like,
yeah,
like my friend, she's doing it, and like,
yeah,
it's
I think people, again, when you learn again more and more about stuff, and again the internet, the popularity of social media, people just spitting out information, things that you didn't know about, people who bird watch and stuff like that, like you realize like how integral each of these species is in the natural order of everything that we do. And bees in particular are so important and integral in pollination of everything, every plant, every tree, every fruit and vegetable, like, so people who have gardens, they go out of their way to put like flowers and different things that are friendly to that, so that they can come and, they have a place to eat and do their thing and cross pollinate. Like you can't have your fruits and veggies without the bees. So as scary as they might be to some people, like you see 1-year-old, no.
I love bees. Like,
I'm
not even afraid of them. I mean, that was scary, with
doing the film,
Candyman. That was not easy, but I really trust bees.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really like the hornet or the wasp.
Yeah, wasps.
Those, I actually, they were trying to build a nest the other day, and I was like so bummed out. And
did you get rid of it?
Well, I went. I was really bummed out. It really was like the icing on the cake for me, because I had all kinds of like things I didn't want to deal with that were going from my car
and that was one of
to
them.
my plumbing to my this to my that, and then and the gardening, the plumbers, and it was just like that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to have to be doing this anyway.
Right.
And then to top it off, these hornet, the ones that have the mud, they build their little mud huts and put the worm things.
Their larva. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they were like trying to like attack me with, they had started making a nest actually in a umbrella, and the umbrella I brought out to the front of the house. And so I got that, everyone's telling me, oh, you got to get this, that spray. I mean, I've done it before, but anyway, I went and got some. And this is such an exciting story. And everyone else, like all these people were in there getting it too, and they're giving me advice. And then I get home and I'm like, oh, screw this. I'm just going to take this umbrella out. And I just got rid of, I put it in the back. I'm like, I'm not going to be killing.
Like, I'm not even going to deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, get a new umbrella.
20 feet away. And you're like, all 20 feet away.
I need something new anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, but those, I don't like those. And I don't like, and this is, I don't know. Everyone's probably like, oh, what are they talking about? Like,
we're talking
yellow
about
jackets.
Nature. All right.
What?
It's relevant.
Yeah. It is. And I don't like yellow jackets because when I was little, I was actually, I won't tell the whole story unless you want me to, but I was brutally attacked by yellow jackets, like kind of similar.
All over.
Yeah, like Candyman 3.
Okay.
But these were like full grown, adult ones, and they stung me bit me so bad. I can't even believe I lived through it.
Wow.
To be honest, but I think I was like 10 years old or something. And yeah, so they can be really aggressive.
You know what other bug is very aggressive that I was surprised because I learned about it firsthand are ladybugs.
Oh yeah.
Girl, like we were at the beach. This is back in the day when I lived in the Bronx. We were at Orchard Beach, and there was this trail that went off into like the wilderness, as you know, a lot of those parks do. And we're walking, we're like tra la la, and we have my nephews were really young at the time, and we're like enjoying everything. We're feeling real. We're doing our thing, and then like all of a sudden we see like a tree stump, and we see that there's a swarm of bugs all over it, and we weren't sure like what kind of bug it was, but we saw ladybugs flying around us, so we're like, oh my god, ladybugs, whatever. Then all of a sudden,
so cute, and we love
we're like, yay, the ladybug was
make a wish,
right?
You know?
exactly. You know, you count the spots on their wings and everything when you see one. But all of a sudden my nephews they all started going ow, and they started screaming.
Really?
And then we started feeling like these little like sharp like bites like all over us, and we were being attacked by this swarm of ladybugs because I guess we got too close to the nest, and they were like, get out of here. And like I've never experienced that before, and we ran because they follow. Like the yellow jackets, the bees, like it's not like they just leave you be. They're like, no, you
yeah, like
they have it out for you. I don't know why.
Yeah, I didn't know that about ladybugs, but yeah, definitely the yellow jackets followed me all the way home. I ran, you know, like probably a quarter mile.
Yeah,
and they followed
like
me.
they were waiting outside the window. Yeah,
yeah, they would not
like a bully.
It's like, and then like
you run in the house and slam the door. Yeah,
like Candyman when they broke through the window.
Yep. You're locking the door. Like,
oh
the
my
gates.
gosh.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a horror movie there.
Yeah, it is in and of itself. But yet they're so, you know, I guess integral in the garden too, because when you have aphids and stuff on your plants, like people go out of their way to buy ladybugs and just put them in their garden, and they take care of it. You know, they really do. So again, everything has its purpose, but also has a price too. Because now whenever I see one, I'm like, what's up? Where's the rest of your friends? I feel like I'm about to be jumped. Like, what's happening?
Okay, I'm gonna have a new outlook on ladybugs now.
They are aggressive, and I guess with good reason when they're trying to protect their offspring. Because that's what it was. We just walked too close to their nest, and we didn't realize it. We were just like, oh, we didn't know. We had no idea that they were going to be like, pa pa pa, you know, and like, yeah, they're no.
I've never seen that or heard that before.
You don't
so
want
that
to.
is very interesting, and I don't want to. I want to.
You don't, because you're going to feel the same way I do about them. You're going to see them be like, get out of here.
One little ladybug. Like when I go swimming, and sometimes they're like, you know, floating in the pool, but they're alive. I'm like,
just chilling.
I have to like save you.
I have to save you.
Save them. I put them up there.
Poor things, though. They're probably so thirsty.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So they get not many, but there's always one or two.
Enough of them, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were recently in a short film, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about it, because a mutual friend of ours knows the people that helped you with that or hired you for it.
Oh.
Yeah. So they were like, okay. You already know who I'm talking about.
No, wait, I don't. I can't remember.
Matt. Well, Matt Chasson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he knows everyone, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I know. Like I have those
not
conversations with him a lot where it's like, oh yeah, of course you do. But lately it's been the twist, because I'm like, oh, I know who you've been talking to because they're my friend. So, you know, getting into those circles. But what he did tell me, which I thought was cute, he was like, I actually pitched you for that. And I was like, me?
Really?
Yeah. I was like, well,
the one that I was in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Isn't that crazy?
It's just, Yeah, we're all.
I
It's
know
like
we're
that.
all like so
Kevin,
like intertwined.
yeah, what's that? uh, do I want to say? Oh my God, I'm totally blanking on his name. You know, Kevin Bacon, right?
Oh yeah, 6 degrees of Kevin
Six
Bacon. Yeah.
degrees. Yeah, like 1 degree. We're all like 1 degree. You know what I mean? Like we're
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
We're like
all
right
like,
there.
yeah. But yeah, so that I'm so proud of it. I'm so happy about it. And yeah, the crew and everyone involved are like
Yeah.
the nicest, coolest people. Like I I just feel like it was like really uplifting. And then so I went to the screening, and we actually like we filmed that like a year ago, and it just took a long time to
Yeah. Get it. Yeah.
like do the casting crew screening. They were telling me some about it, but it turned out like just really, really great, and it's funny, and the special effects with like tons of blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's like a lighthearted comedy, very gory, bloody horror movie.
It's a lighthearted, bloody, gory comedy.
Yeah. And
It's lighthearted gore. Okay.
yeah. And the director, so it's like Amityville horror movie, but this is something that they are doing where it's like Amityverse, like in the universe of Amityville. So like they like different people have come up with shorts, and then it's like it's through a certain company where I think they sell like DVDs, like they're doing like physical products that people are, you know, loving, as we know, like
yeah.
I don't think they're doing VHS, but as we know, I mean, but they're loving VHS again and all that kind of stuff.
The nostalgia, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And so I just wanted so badly to go to the cast and crew screening, and so it was in I guess it was Silver Lake. Yeah, Echo Park, but it was Silver Lake, and it was called, and I always forget, but Whammy. I want to say Whammo, but it's Whammy Analog.
All right.
So it's this cool little store with VHS and tape, like cassette tapes that they sell, and then they have their micro cinema. And so we just went there and watched this movie, and yeah, and I mean, it's available, but I think you have to, you know, I don't really know. It's available, but I think you have to buy it on DVD.
Okay. Yeah, because weren't they crowdfunding, or are they still crowdfunding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when I got the email inviting me, and then it said, but the director in the featurettes that for some reason like weren't included, and they were kind of upset. They're like, oh, maybe they'll include him for like a second release or something. Okay, I'm not saying any of this right. But he said, I wrote this part with Rena Riffel in mind. Aww. And so Ryan, but I'm not going to say his last name because I'll say, I don't want to pronounce it wrong. But
no,
anyway,
I know. I do that a lot. I know.
But anyway, I was really touched that he thought of me, and he reached out. Yeah. And it just looked like a really fun project, and like the Amityville horror. Yeah. When I was, I'm sure you probably love that movie too, right? I mean, it's one of those, classics. But
it is.
Yeah, and
again, talking about, isn't that the one with the flies? Right? Isn't there a scene, right? Like
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
I used to watch like all those cool 70s horror movies with my little brother actually, and he
Right.
was kind of like I'd watch him with him because he liked all that, and he was, you know, telling me what movies are good or not. And
Yeah.
yeah. But when I was doing Showgirls, the musical, and off Broadway, one of the days I was there for like 6 weeks, but one of the days I was staying with my cousins back there, and they're in Long Island. So I was like, oh my gosh, the Real House.
Oh, I remember this. I remember you telling me this.
Yeah.
Yep.
I probably was telling you back when this was, because we were friends at that point too. And that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
now.
you were out in Long Island. That's right. Wow.
Yeah. And so we drove all the way down there, and I found the house. But then there was some kind of like story where they remodeled it because everyone was trying to go down there and house. So it looked a little bit different. And so I was like, I'm pretty sure this is it. It says this is it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought, because there's a town called Amityville.
There is, yeah. A friend of mine lives there. Lives in Amityville, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's such a
just
cute
got the
town.
reputation because of that film, you know, because of the folklore of the story and everything. So, you know, it's natural that people are going to make a pilgrimage to it and, you know, want to see it. And I'm sure for the owners of the actual home, to their dismay, if they're not like embracing it, you know,
they're like, hi.
Right. Well, no, because, you know, fans can get a little kooky, you know, like they start like they don't want to stay behind the fence. They want to go in the, you know, they want to walk around. They want to take close-up shots and, you know, they don't get it that not everybody's okay with it.
I was that person too. I'm like, and that was back in the day when, oh my gosh, what
I'd be like, can I see the kitchen?
Using?
Yeah.
I didn't even have an iPhone at that point. But so this is Amityville Toothache.
Okay.
The title.
That's the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So of course you can imagine what it's about, you know. So.
Oh my God. I love it. I want to do the Amityville kitchen. Right.
That's a good
wouldn't
one.
That like, I already know. It's already living in my brain. Okay. Like,
oh yeah. That would be perfect.
Like, get out, like food's ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Well, yeah, like what happens, of course, is the dentist pulls out a drill that is possessed.
Of course.
So, of course, and then,
you know,
yeah.
Everybody's like the big fear when you go to the dentist. Yeah.
I'm going to need a root canal, actually. So I'm like,
girl,
that's what they're telling me.
Oh my God.
I've never had it before.
That's a horror story right there.
Yeah. I'm so scared.
Root canal.
Yeah. Yeah. Amityville Toothache. And then they're telling me that they're way easier than they were back in the day now. And they're like, oh, you know, it's like a half an hour, like 40 minutes. And my dentist is a woman, and
she's trying to give you the reassurance that, you know, it's going to be okay, even though it's.
And then I'm afraid of that laughing gas. I've never done it, but.
Is that what she's going to put you under? The laughing gas?
Only if I want to.
Ooh, girl.
But
it's an experience. I would go for it.
I'm afraid it'll like, I'll do it and then I'll be like having a bad trip or something. I'm like, oh no, I'm having a heart attack. Oh my God.
You're going to have all these like flashbacks. Yeah.
Yeah. Like something bad. So anyway, yeah, I'm too like uptight and worried to take something to make me not uptight and worried.
Right. Yeah. Because like you want to like take something to relax, right, beforehand, but then you don't know what they're going to give you. And they always do that, right? They always tell you not to eat, not to drink anything and all that. You're like, well, you know, why?
Oh, that's the worst.
Why, man?
Yeah.
You know? And then you always, you know, then you get even hungrier than you would have been otherwise, right? Like you're thirsty as hell. Like, of course, it's like Murphy's Law, you know, like.
Yeah.
Just get on with it. Do what you got to do. Oh man,
yes.
that's crazy. Well, that's the realities of the things that we have to deal with behind the scenes, like the other things that we have to take care of while we're trying to be out here getting our careers, moving along, That's how it is.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Indeed.
there's just so much going on. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I was, like going back to like first starting out and booking all, having my career finally take off, because I was actually working at it for so many years before.
Yeah.
Showgirls and but I kept my life, it was more simplified, really.
Yeah.
And now it's like there's too much going on that like is exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to deal with these things.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no
I mean, there's a lot of, it becomes mentally taxing because we are it, like we are the CEO of what we're doing. So it's not like we have this big ass team of people that are doing the things for us. It's like we have to do it all. We're sending the emails, we're sending in the self tapes, and we're having the conversations, and then we're paying the bills, and we're, going food shopping and, clothing shopping and, all the stuff that goes along with it. Like life is still doing its thing. But I mean, at the same time, I think we're all kind of veterans at it now. You know what I mean? Like you've got a good stride with everything that you're doing. And, like you said, like you're kind of coming full circle back into this place of like, where you are in life and how you're embracing things and this new era that we're all stepping into. Embracing the new and the unknown of it, which is exciting because there's a lot of possibility there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was, I did the Midnight Mass podcast.
Peaches Christ. Yeah.
Which Nikki, I think that was the first time I met you in person, even though we were, I'd already been on your podcast, but we were like in touch all the time. And you were living up there, and I could have a guest list. And I was like, because you were in San Francisco, and I was like, oh my gosh, last minute, but I get to have a guest list. Do you want to, anyway? So you came down to the show, and it was great. And, but yeah, like talking to Peaches about Showgirls and then like the thing that happened to Elizabeth, which it's kind of still happening really, even though she's like embracing it a little, but it's like, she, how everyone got so mad at her because the movie was, bad. And so they blamed it on her. Mm-hmm. And then she was like shamed, and then she didn't want anything to do with the movie. Yeah. Talk about it, even though she was doing a lot of press, but she was like, wouldn't talk about Showgirls. Right. And like a similar thing, so surprising, I did not. And I was telling Peaches, like, I would go into casting, they would call me in, and they would just get mad at me for being in show. Like, how could you do that movie? That was terrible. And then I'd be like, well, do you want me to read for this part, or did you call me in? Or are you just going to chastise me for a career decision? Yeah. Like, yeah. So I got some of that, but I kept working. I kept booking things. Yeah. And, but I had this little moment where someone said some things about Showgirls to me, and I could not believe it, but somehow it got me to the place where Elizabeth was at, to where I didn't want to talk about Showgirls. I didn't want to be involved. I didn't want to tell people I was in Showgirls. I remember that. I know. I remember this phase of life. Yeah. And you were there with me, and you were the person and one of the people, but you were like the first person to help like get me unbrainwashed from that and like pull me back to myself. Like we were talking, I was like, Nikki, you're not going to believe what happened, what is going on, you know, this blah blah blah, and then you like kind of talked me through it, and it kind of snapped me out of it. Like it was just like a shame of from someone else's opinion, like what happened with Elizabeth, and you know, like Gina Rivera, like, you know, so all the women, even, you know, Gina Gershon, like we all had some of that happen to us, and you know,
well, you know, I think that
others
with that movie in particular, I think when it came out, it was in a way very much ahead of its time in the fact that it was so female forward, and that the subject matter, you know, female sexuality was like literally front and center in your face. Yes, it was campy and all of that, but I just think people were not ready to see it. They were not prepared for it. And people had so much issue with it for whatever reason and didn't embrace it properly. I mean, all of the hard work and dedication that went into it, regardless of what you think of it as a whole, like whether you think it's a great movie or not, you know, the costuming, the choreography, I mean, everything that Elizabeth and Gina and you and the rest of the cast put into that film, like that was hard work. That was not easy to do. And I feel bad that all of that negative press and all of that bullshit like took away from the passion that you guys put into it. But I think now like people are starting to really see it and recognize that, you know, wow, like they really did that. And Elizabeth in particular, like she put everything she had into it because she was trying to break away from Saved by the Bell, you know, like she wanted to be a serious actress, and she wanted to do something and spread her wings, and boy did she spread it. And I'm proud of that film. I'm proud of you for being a part of it. I mean, I think that was like the whole thing. It was just like, you know, that movie means so much more than what was ever intended in the first place. And the fact that it's still alive and well, it's still going, people are still coming after you to like make appearances and talk about it. They want that connection to the film. So I think that's where I was coming from in that conversation with you as a friend and as a fan of that film. Like, you know, hang in there with it, because it's going to come back around, and just get rid of all these naysayers around you that, you know, are so shooketh by the fact that it was what it was. You know, I mean, it's a standout film no matter what you say about it. You know, still, even if you don't like it, you know, people are still talking about it. So, I mean, my goodness, like the things that you've done, you know, like Mulholland Drive and Striptease, and I mean, girl, and then you went on to direct Showgirls too. You know, you took that on and created this whole other element to that film. I mean, you really took it and embraced it.
Yes. Yeah. And like when that weird thing happened, it was like I had done Showgirls 2, and that was going so great. Like it was so embraced all over the world. And everyone just loved it too. Like all the critics were, I mean, they were like, you know, they were having fun with it still. Like they were still doing that. Oh, it's so bad, it's good.
Right.
It's so weird, it doesn't suck. And, you know, like, but that's what I intended. I was like, let's keep, you know, I didn't want them to all of a sudden go, oh, it's really good. Okay.
Yeah. No, you definitely like, kept the flavor of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted it to like give them something to work with, you know?
Right.
And
well, you definitely did, girl.
Yeah. And I think I did. And then that weird thing happened. And so, and it like affected me in so many different ways too. And so now, like, my heart goes out to Elizabeth and the other women that, you know, got beat up over Showgirls. Cause now I understand that like weird psychological, like mind trip that they do to you over this. But now I'm like really like full circle back to where I'm like gung-ho on Showgirls, on, you know, like we were talking about the other night, like, you know, dancing, you know,
Yes.
and like
Yeah.
I was watching, well, like I watch YouTube all the time, but down like Millennium Dance Studio, which I didn't even know this because I haven't been in dance class in so long, but they took over the old, I think it was Tremaine, and Millennium now I think was taken over by a heels dance teacher. I have to, yeah, it's like these are all in like Studio City area, but I'm watching these dance teachers and they're doing the, you know, this heels type dance, which was basically what we did in Showgirls, and it's basically like dance moves like on the floor, like floor work.
Yeah.
And it's very much like a strip club. Like that's the choreography.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just like, where have I been? Like, this is what we were doing, and this is what we got in trouble for.
Right.
You know,
right.
even Demi
That's
Moore.
what I'm saying, though. It's like all the stuff that you guys
And
got
now
so
it's
much
like,
shit
this is
for.
dance class now.
Now that's
you know?
what dance class is. Everything, even what I'm seeing online on TikTok, like you see women with all shapes, sizes, and that, I think that is how they're connecting to their sexuality, to their sensuality,
like so
you know,
sexy.
like they are just embracing the fluidity and the beauty of themselves as they are, and using that medium to express it. Like I totally feel you. I'm seeing that everywhere.
Yeah, and I love it. And it just like, you know, watching that a lot lately, and just like that's the part of me that got kind of like put down, you know, during that phase. And it's like, I want to embrace that again. I want to go to the heels class. I want to like do the floor work where they're like, you know, doing all the splits and all the stripper moves, and like have fun with it. And like I want to I've been trying to like get myself to go and sign up for a pole dancing class. And I took one before, and I do like a little bit of pole work in striptease and a little bit in Showgirls, but not really actually. But just Elizabeth and I are one dance, but we're not really, we're just like holding on to the pole. Yeah, we're dancing around with like holding on to it. So, you know, none of us really did great pole work, but I want to really learn the pole. Yeah, I kind of suck, actually. I don't.
Okay,
have the strength.
But I don't think that you're gonna suck for very long, girl. I think you're gonna like. It's like
it doesn't
riding
suck.
You know, riding the horse, getting up back in the saddle. I think like you'll find it, you know. And I think that's why, again, so many women are gravitating towards it, because they're trying to find a part of themselves that they've been so disconnected with. And again, I think that's why movies like Showgirls, you know, are to me important in kind of showcasing, you know, femininity in that way of, you know, expressing yourself through dance, and that passion for like just knowing that you were meant to be something, but not really knowing how it's going to happen for you, but you know that you're good at this thing and that you've got that certain something. And whether it be you lead with your sexuality, your body, your brain, like whatever it is, you know, being able to have an outlet for it is really important. And if you're feeling called to do that, do it.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, get back into that groove of like, you know, when you look at your body as you're dancing in the mirror and you're just seeing like what hot shit you are, you're like, yeah. You're like, that's right, bitch. Rena Riffel. Shit. I'm always doing that to girl. I'm always pumping her. I'm like, girl.
Yes.
We have created many a runway show for you, darling. Oh my God. Even now, like I'm already thinking about like a burlesque, you know, act for you, where like you're doing,
I want to do burlesque.
Like you're doing a character from all of the films you've been in. You know, like you come out like with the Candyman with like the white shirt with the bees everywhere, like you doing this whole thing, girl.
I
It's
love
insane.
that.
I'm always
Yeah,
doing that to
Mulholland
you, right?
Drive,
I'm always like
take
texting, but
ride.
like, girl, like you need to take that jacket and do this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
He's
that's
all, yeah.
yeah. I know. I'm like, I am. I want you to take that class with me.
No, girl.
I
You're gonna
think you
need a
would
really
love it.
strong That thing better be
No.
bolted.
Well,
you know what I have wanted to do?
It's
I wanted
hard
to do
though.
like the
Like, I can't.
aerial.
Yeah. Oh,
What's,
the aerial.
what's that called? The aerial with like the silk.
The silk. I think they call
Yeah,
it.
you know what I'm talking about. Like
silk
the aerial. Yeah, it's very much like it's kind of Cirque du Soleil, but it's like there's like a metal ring, and it's again kind of along the same lines of like, you know, kind of pole dancing, but it's just with that, and you're using your like really your full, not that you're not using your upper body and full body strength, but it's just in a different way, and you're using the silk ropes or whatever the hell it is material. I have to look it up, but you know what I'm talking about. That I've been really into. And I'm like, and I'm a closet. I'm a bit of a closet belly dancer.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I ain't no Shakira.
I love belly dancing.
I love it. I love belly dancing. Oh, I love it. Pop locking, yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I took some belly dancing classes, and I was loving it too.
It's so like to be in control like that of those areas of your body, especially your hips, your belly. You know, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. Like it is not easy at all.
No, it's like so much coordination and it's almost control, like doing it. Yeah.
Like you really have to be there. I love it, girl. I love it. I'm all about it. I got a couple finger symbols around.
Oh yeah. I've got to see this. I've never seen you do that,
girl. Yeah, they only come out on special occasions, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta like show me your moves.
Yeah. Well, but no, I would love to do that. I would love to take a class with you. That'd be so much fun. We'd be turning up. Then we could really bring Chef and the Showgirl to life then.
Yeah.
In a big way.
Showgirl.
Yes.
To life.
Yes.
Yeah. Our vision of having a restaurant, and I get up there on stage and I do a showgirl thing, and you get up there on stage and you do the chef showgirl thing, and the chef and the showgirl, and you're like cooking and I love your poster that you made, and you have the knife.
Girl, I mean, okay, because I've had, again, that outfit has been living in my brain for so long, because if I were to ever do like a real full-on like chef like photo shoot, like that's how it would be. It would be completely sexualized, because that's just what I feel comfortable doing and where I'm at right now. But having like that kind of like a real sexy like chef jacket, even like chef couture dress, the hat, like girl, it's already like, again, living in the brain. But I knew what I wanted to do when I was doing the poster. I was like, okay, like this is my way of working that out and kind of setting that into motion, into fruition, right? Like, again, manifesting the things that we want to do. So don't dream it, be it. If you can do it, make it. That's what that was. And we had discussed that too. Like, that's one of like, a big dream of mine is to have a venue where, it's a burlesque type, establishment. So it's like dinner and a show type of thing, where there's great food, great drinks, great women, men, whatever, almost like a vaudeville style establishment. So that people can come and, just kind of show off their talent. And, if you're funny, go up there and be funny. If you do puppets, go up there and do your puppets. If you do drag and you have an act you want to do, go ahead and do it. And everybody gets to come and hang out and eat and, be merry and kind of, roll it back to those times, back in the day, like speakeasy style. So, yeah, exactly.
I'm feeling that so
right?
much. Like more than I have in a long time. It's like all coming back to me.
Yes, it is. I know. I love it. I think
All
that's
coming
what's
back.
happening.
Like,
it's
oh,
landing.
hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like coming back into you, and you're like, hey, I missed you.
Yeah.
Where you been? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I almost feel like, yeah, like Trasharella, like that story that I made up for Trasharella, it was like something I didn't really relate to, honestly. I just was like making this up and kind of basing it off of, like other people that I've read about.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
And then when I look at it, because another plug is Trasharella is gonna, it's getting distribution, and I'll like plug that because that's like
yes,
my
please
main project right now.
Yes,
but yeah, it's almost like that whole storyline is kind of, I'm really relating to that now, because like at the end, like she snaps out of it and she's like, what, where am I? What is this frock I'm wearing? You know? And she's like, oh, and she gets all sexy again.
Yeah.
This is the other character, not Trasharella. Trasharella, Trasharella is a little bit more like, she's trying to be the superhero and she's trying to like escape that from happening to her. That it's happening to her, and it happens, and she whatever. It's crazy. It's a crazy idea, but yeah, it's like you snap out of it, and then you snap back into who you were when you were all like, oh yeah, that's when I was happy. Mm-hmm. That's when I was like had ideas. Yeah. You know, that's when I wanted to go do this thing, you know, like take a dance class or whatever. And I was like, that's my whole day. I was like, oh, I can't wait. You know, I'm like, oh, I better, you know, do this and that to make sure I get to dance class on time. Like everything was kind of built around this exciting thing you were going to do in your life.
Yeah.
Instead of the opposite, where you're just like, you know, like nothing is floating your boat. You know, like,
you kind of lose your passion and your mojo for things. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know. It happens to all of us, though. I think, you know, you get to a place where you just, it's like the wine has no taste, you know, like it's just like meh, you know. You don't have it in you to put the effort into it because of all the other stuff that kind of comes in and where your mind is at and the people, you know, you have around you and stuff. But now that, you know, you've kind of cleaned out the closet, with a lot of things, I think, as most of us have, like now you're like, again, you're in a place where you can properly re-embrace everything that you've done and still, you know, put life into it, you know, and it's still putting life into you, which is amazing to see that. And, you know, so much so that, you know, you even, you know, because we both love beauty and fashion as much as we love food and stuff, you know, you created your own beauty brand. That I really want you to talk about that, because Rena Riffel Beauty was something, again, that just kind of came out of nowhere. And what was your, like, I mean, I already know, but I want you to tell them, like, what was your motivation and inspiration for creating your own beauty line?
Yeah, well, here's like one of my, if you can see.
Work, girl, she had it ready. Yes.
Yeah, I brought it here because I just put like minimal makeup on, but this one I designed. This is not gonna like, this is out of stock. This is out of stock. And like yeah, my palette, I've used a lot of it.
Yes, there you go.
But yeah, I don't know, you know, like I wanted my own beauty products and everything for so long. And then I just started creating them. But a lot of it was because everything came to a certain place with Shopify that I could do like the white label type of thing, but
Yeah.
like vegan,
Yeah.
organic products. So I was like, oh my God, this is great. But then I thought, I mean, I created so many products, and a lot of them were like based on Showgirls as well, like
Yeah.
And all that. So I did this whole thing. I even had a men's line, and then I just like scaled back because I was the problem with this, and I was like, okay, I'll do the white label kind of thing, but then once that takes off, and then build the brand, and then have the funding to then go more into it and create I mean, I don't know if anyone really creates, except for the huge brands, if they even create their own formulas anymore. Maybe for the like, what is it, like face create, like skincare.
Yeah, because Korean skincare is the thing right now, and I feel like a lot of these people who have started their own beauty brands, beauty lines, like they're going to Italy, they're going to China, or they're going to Korea to source out how these things are made a certain way and what they want. Like if it's skincare, if it's the quality of eyeshadow, lipsticks, like all that kind of stuff. But when you're a smaller brand, you want to put that out there in that way, but you also know that you're kind of confined to what obviously you can afford to do. Even when it comes to marketing and stuff like that, like we've spoken about that like several times, because it's something that I struggle with a lot is the marketing aspect of the stuff that I do, because again, it's just time and all of that and effort, and you try, you do your best, but we've definitely talked about some really cool like ideas and concepts for like beauty commercials, and again, like the whole like white diamonds thing, like Elizabeth Taylor, like I'm like so obsessed with that freaking commercial, it's not even funny.
And I'm loving Elizabeth Taylor so much now. Like we were talking about that, like because I love Marilyn Monroe, and I love like for the actresses from that era. Taylor is like just really like my North Star. I just love her. Like she's really just like, all of a sudden I'm paying attention to her more.
Right.
Yeah, it's just basically with my beauty brand, I'm like, what? I think what I'm gonna do is just build the brand, but this is so weird, but not really offer the products. I mean, I have like a whole bunch of products, and because you have to order the sample.
You can look, but you can't touch. Yeah,
because I had them available for like over a year, self-funding it. Very expensive to be funding this stuff. Like even what I just told you, like it's just a lot. You need an investor, and then I actually got a meeting with a very top PR firm that has beauty products.
Okay.
And then, because my goal was like really build the brand, do PR, and then the goal of most beauty brands is then you sell them to like Unilever or whatever. They buy you up like drunk elephant. That's like our goal. At least that was my big picture, like the exit strategy. And but then the catch was, and I was so lucky to even get this meeting, and they're like, okay, just Rena, we love what you're doing. Just show us some numbers. Just show us, the sale.
Yep.
And I wasn't promoting it myself as much as I should have. And I just couldn't seem to get there to like do like the posts every day. I don't know, like something was like missing in me to be able to get into that at that time. But I like had everything set up. you know, and I had the website set up, and I had a few people even like order the products, and then my Shopify like didn't work or something, and it gave me this notice, and it's like, oh, sorry, there was an error as someone was trying to check out, and I was like, oh damn.
Oh wow.
You know, it's like,
yeah,
I just think like the reality of having your own beauty line is, I mean, and the competition, because, you know, like so many influencers and, you know, everyone's got their own beauty line. So I think you really have to have funding, you know, you really have to have it like set up so you can, at least, you know.
Yeah. I know it's a lot.
I don't know if you can really do it just like all by yourself.
I mean, you can't, because even for me,
some people
with everything,
have, but
that I have going on,
really
it's like without like somebody kind of backing you and kind of doing, again, like doing that for you, like taking that off your hands so you can kind of offload that and not have to worry about the marketing aspect of it. Because, you know, because then it's like on top of actually producing and creating everything and doing everything, making it, bottling it, packaging it, all of that stuff, then you have to promote it. And then it's like, okay, this is what I got to work with, though. You know what I mean? I have zero budget. I mean, I've got the drive, I've got the ambition, I just don't have the money. You know, so it's like to get it to catch and to get it in front of the right person, I think is, you know, kind of key to it. But, you know, you have to be vigilant and you have to be consistent. And I think that's kind of where it gets difficult is the consistency of that, of, you know, even with the book, you know, for me, like, it's okay, how do I market this? Who do I go? Who do I pitch it to? Do I do libraries? Do I do schools? Do I do that? You know, it becomes overwhelming because so much comes with it that you didn't really kind of think about at the time when you created it in the first place. But we've had a lot of fun, though, over the years, like brainstorming about different things we could collab with together on it. And, you know, just where we kind of see it going, fake commercials, not even fake commercials, but just like creating like these ridiculously over the top, like Dynasty type commercials for the lips, you know, just like putting the lipstick on and then like, you know, there's a dead body laying down in the back, you know, like fixing herself up as you walk out the door. Oh,
Oh yeah. Like, I want to be doing all that. And I mean, you always remind me of, that spark too. And it's like, okay, you know, I want to be doing it. I like not long ago, I just, like I was saying, I got like like a whole bunch of samples and, you know, like the kale face wash. You know, like just, you know, different things that I have. And and it's all about like, just seeing all these other brands on there, and they're just like powerhouses. So that's what kind of discourages me, because I'm like, how am I gonna do like Hailey Bieber, like, oh my God, the level of what she's doing, like, unless I have a huge team behind, or, you know, she has a small team, but her small team looks to be at least 10 to 20 people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it just, so that's on my plate.
No, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you're going to like serve everything right on a platter, you know, that's definitely one of the components on that plate. And I think that once, you know, because even for me too, like, I sell spices, there's a million billion freaking fracking spices in the world. Like, it doesn't, you know, I didn't want to let that sway me from doing it, because, you know, and I say this all the time, you know, the secret ingredient to what you do is you. You know, it's unique because you're the one doing it, and it has nothing to do with what someone else is doing. Like, yeah, sure, they're doing the same thing, but they're not me, and I'm not them. And I don't want to compare myself to them, because then that's the thing that's going to take me out of it altogether, is that kind of like, oh, but, you know, they're doing it and I'm not, and they're better than me. Throw that shit out the window, girl. You know what I mean? Like, you're Rena Riffel, you know, I tell you that shit all the time. Like, you know, we're at a place where, like, we're remembering who we are, right? So once we get back to that ownership of like, yeah, that's right, Go ahead on, girl. Shit.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Let's go already.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We got things to do, girl. Chef in the show, girl.
I
The
know.
show must go on.
Oh man. Yeah, there's like, yeah, like, yeah, my makeup line, and then I'm gonna have my films on Bloodstream TV.
Yes, let's talk about that. That's right. Yeah.
So I've been putting that together, and so far I have it's a lot of work actually, because you're dealing with
the archives. Yeah.
Archives, like,
yeah.
And but I'm so excited to have this platform now.
Yes.
And yeah.
Put it out there, girl.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna have my own special filmmaker page.
Good.
And so I'm like really grateful, and I'll feel like a sense of completion actually, because it's like these movies that I made will have a home, I feel.
Yes.
Yeah. TV.
Right.
And so I have Astrid's self-portrait. So that's up, and now I'm just I have all the featurettes, and I have a lot of them, which that's really good. And then I'm including my my latest short film that I wrote and directed and did my thing, which is called Scarecrow Valley. And it's kind of like my vibe. It's like this meditative psychological horror-ish kind of thing. And but it was just kind of like something fun for me to do.
Yeah.
But I, it's like, okay, I got to get out there. And of course, making a short film, which is not my thing, but it was harder than, I'm like, oh, I'll just make a short film. It's like, it's never freaking easy.
No.
It's, like I drove out to where you and I went together in Cambria.
Yeah.
Filmed a lot of scarecrows that they have there.
I love that town. It's such a cute little place.
Yeah. So that, I went out there one day.
Yeah.
Went over. I had like many locations up to Paso Robles, and just like a lot of different locations. Then doing the sound mix. It's like the whole ordeal. So anyway, I'm gonna have that as a featurette. Good. And then Trasharella.
Yes.
Too.
Well, because I can totally see Trasharella on Tubi for sure.
Oh.
Like I don't know how, because there's a lot of films on Tubi right now, and a lot of them shouldn't even be there, but they're there.
So Trasharella, it might fit in
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. And I think once
maybe
that
they'll
happens,
do that with it.
Yeah, because I'm saying it right now. Once that happens, because it will happen, it's going to bring a whole new thing for you and that film. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. Because if you're doing this, it's going to lead to that. So let it be written, so let it be done. Okay. So let's keep that going. Like, you've got one platform where your stuff is living. Now you can take that and go, hello, guess what?
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about it.
No, I love that. And even
why not?
Astrid's self-portrait, I when I made that film, I was in a whole headspace of like art film, and
because you're very avant-garde, girl. I live.
So I was like, I had this vision of and I knew it was going to be like a challenging film, but because it was going on Bloodstream TV, I actually re-edited.
Oh wow!
The first, the 5-minute opening and credits completely different, because I was like, it's got to be really quick and
right.
So it's a whole new thing.
Interesting.
And a whole new vibe. Yeah. So And that
Nice.
took a lot because like I couldn't put anything at the beginning of the film that would throw off
Right, the rest of it.
Yeah, the story is like
the pacing,
the pacing, the reveal. It's like a murder mystery.
Yeah.
But like I can't if I mess up this little re-edit, that could ruin
The whole thing.
the movie. Like that's how movies are. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like recipes, you know, like you could have it right
Yeah.
and then you add that one thing extra and it just blows the whole thing's ruined, you know, and because like you can put it in but you can't take it back out.
Yes.
You know? So
yeah, and even Trasharella, I'm actually gonna focus
Hi,
on
Wilson.
Yeah, he's drinking his water.
He's thirsty.
He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm going to focus on Trasharella Olsen as the leading film. But I'm going to put the other edit, I think, as an extra.
Fun.
You know, as a featurette. But
yeah,
I watched Trasharella, and this is my thing about me is like, I can just keep re-editing. Like every few years, I'll get like a new, like oh, this scene doesn't need to be here. Oh, that scene needs to be here instead. Like I can move it all, you know, like a recipe.
Yeah.
Like
You know,
like
no, but you do like you revamp it, right? You tweak it, and you're like, okay, like, but that's the thing. I think because we're constantly in that creative zone that you're always looking to enhance it, make it better. What could I do? Like you're good with it when you put it out there, and then you go back to it. And you're like, oh, because you're in a different place, so you can enhance it. Yeah.
And I'm even considering. But I have a deadline though. That's the thing. But I'm considering possibly doing another edit of Showgirls 2 even.
Ooh. Wow.
I hope I don't because
I know even
I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, and then I have this other film that I made, and I'm gonna do some re-editing on that too, and that's gonna come out. We discussed like already with the distribution company.
Yeah,
that's gonna come out later, and it's gonna be kind of like my take on what happened to my Mulholland Drive character, Blini.
Okay, nice.
It's gonna like kind of, but like my own little interpretation. No, you know, it's not Mulholland.
Yeah. Right.
It's like that's what
the side quest story.
Mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been kind of going on.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and then I have like a million other projects going on too, but
I know, girl. I know. Tell me about it.
We'll have to do another episode.
We will. We're gonna do Chef and the Showgirl. This is gonna be a continuing thing.
Showgirls
okay,
3,
like, we're gonna do part 4, part 5. It's gonna be like the 13th. They're just never gonna die. We'll be a couple of old maids. We'll be really old, be like Chef and the Showgirl.
Yeah.
Like part 69.
I'll be like, Showgirls was from 1995 and I am 95.
That's right.
I can kick and stretch and
I can kick.
I'm 95.
I am in that era. When I turned 50, I embraced the shit out of that, man. I was like, I'm 50. I felt and I still do. I feel so accomplished to have made it to that point and to be where I'm at in life, and like I don't feel old. I don't feel young, but I don't feel old at all. Like I feel seasoned. I feel like ripe. You know, like
we're all thinking like, oh, we're supposed to be so old once we, you know, got into our 50s, and the problem is like, okay, I don't feel old. I feel kind of just as good as I always feel.
Yeah. Seriously,
better.
I feel like I'm the best version of me right now that I've ever been in my life because of everything that we've all, you know, I've been through, what you've been through, and then, like you said, like that full circle thing, like you kind of come back around to yourself, but you got to go through a few things first and kind of, you know, understand that how important it is to, remain at the center of your universe and not put all these other things in the way, like, again, like you're your own best friend, you're your lifelong friend, and you should treat yourself as such, as you would treat your best friend. Right. And sometimes, like I said, we have to go through a few things before we can really get cooking, with what we have going on.
Yeah, I love that outlook.
Yeah, so I'm super excited, and I'm so glad that you have so many things going on, and you look fabulous. Like, I mean, I know you're feeling
So do
it, girl.
you.
Like, you're like, what's up? Like, I know you got your hair did. You've got
Yeah.
the do. Yes, girl.
Yeah. We have a lot of, what's the saying? A lot of pots on the on the stove.
Yeah, we've got a lot simmering. There's a lot simmering on the stove, girl.
That's not the right saying.
Yes. Well, it's
You know
okay.
what I mean.
There's lots of pots on the burners.
Yeah.
Everything's on a low simmer. We got the oven on, the broiler.
What is that? Oh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of.
Do I understand? It's
a
okay.
lot of. We're cooking up a lot of dishes in the.
We are, girl. We definitely have the Vegas buffet going on here. Okay,
Yeah.
like there's all kinds of food. Okay?
Yeah, we have a buffet going on.
We do. We really do. And it's great that we can do that we can handle that now. We can handle the buffet. Like, oh, we ran out of this.
Yes.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
about
just have to
refill
really,
it.
push through on that,
Yeah.
keeping everything
definitely.
on the buffet hot.
Yeah. Hot and spicy, girl. What's that?
I see.
I'm like, insistent.
Okay, let's do our like what Wilson's. Okay, Wilson's waiting. He's waiting over there. He's got to go out and go outside.
Oh, he needs to do his thing. All right.
Yeah.
So let me wrap this up then by asking you my $1 million question. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I want to.
Yeah, she's like, that's what I'm trying to say. I gotta go. All right. So
yeah, I want to think of what I am.
So at this point in the game, my dear, if you could present yourself as a 3-course meal, an appetizer, entree, and dessert, what would you be and why? Spread yourself on the buffet table, girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that theme. Okay, I love our rehearsal that okay, I'll be two. Okay, I love that one where I was gonna be caviar.
Yes.
Little potato pancakes
Mm-hmm.
with a dollop of sour cream, and with some Tabasco sauce. I don't know.
Yeah.
But and then because I'm a showgirl, then we're gonna wear those as pasties. And then
because I think you had mentioned the gold leaf. You wanted gold leaf
and some
on it.
Gold,
Right.
gold leaf.
And then I took that and ran with it and said we need to put gold leaf pasties.
Yeah, so like 18 karat gold
so
leaf.
you have
on the pasties, laying on
caviar blinis.
Buffet. So that's what I'd be for my appetizer. That's what I'm. And then, and why? Why?
Yes.
Because we're in Vegas.
Yeah.
and we're dancing at Cheetahs.
Yes.
And we've got the buffets going on.
And we're very, very sexy.
Yes. Yeah. And
oh my God.
So that's why. And then for the entree, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna give a little Showgirls 2 action here, and I'm gonna be a hot dog.
All right.
A boiled hot dog. And just a big hot dog.
Oh my God.
For the entree.
What are your toppings? What are you putting on the hot dog?
Relish. So I'm all having fun with this now.
Do it.
Yeah, so relish that is made of something fun. Like what's a fun relish? Rhinestone relish. Swarovski, Cristal
Edible
relish.
crystals. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
I love
glitter.
it. Rhinestone relish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And glitter relish with let's see. What else can go on the hot dog?
Oh man.
Wrapped
Are we doing any type of mustard, ketchup? Are we doing any kind of,
Well, I love mustard.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like ketchup as well. But yeah, let's do a mix of maybe a little Showgirls in there too, with some ketchup flying in the air.
The fries.
Yeah, with the fries.
The fries.
Yeah, we'll have the fries flying and the hot dog, the rhinestones on it, and so that'll be the main course.
Fun. And what's your dessert, darling?
Yeah, and dessert, I think we're just gonna do there's Wilson. I think Wilson's actually barking. I think he sees like a squirrel, even though he likes squirrels. He does not have aggression towards squirrels.
Yeah.
But he's seeing them out the window, I think. So I'm just gonna go with good old-fashioned, a glass of Cristal Connors champagne.
Nice.
Cristal Connors champagne.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pronounced Cristal.
Cristal, yeah, but we'll call it Crystal. We'll do Crystal in her honor, of course.
Yeah, so I'll have
we'll dip the finger in, we'll splash because it's holy water.
Yeah, it's holy water. Yeah, and let's float some doggy chow, some little nuggets of doggy chow.
There you go.
Just sprinkled with doggy chow, little nuggets on the glass of Cristal.
Yes.
For dessert.
Yes.
Cheers.
And that's how you end it. That's how you cheers. Exactly. Cheers, girl.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. It's so you. Whimsical, silly, passionate, unexpected. It's great. Well, Mama, we did it again. We did it. Chef and the Showgirl Part 3 in the bag. Yay for us.
Thank you, Meow.
Hashtag vicious, baby.
Hashtag vicious.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Mama, for sitting down with me and taking the time to just, talk about all kinds of things, your life, your career, your beauty stuff, everything you have going on. I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to see it all come into fruition. Super exciting. Where can people find you on social media so they can stalk you, my dear?
Thank you, Meow, for having me. This was so much fun. This was really fun.
Good.
Thank you for all your great questions and
you're welcome.
You're
welcome.
Letting me express myself about all my things.
Yeah. Well, that's the point. That's the point, babe.
Thank
you. I want you to tell people who you are, let them see, and fall in love with the person that I know, that I'm so privileged to know in my personal life. And, we've, like I said, we've been friends for a long time, and we've been through a lot of things.
Yeah.
And
we have.
Here, and we're still doing it, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud to call you a friend, and I love you so much.
The same. I love you.
Oh, God, Rena.
I love you too. Meow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So the crowdfunding for the short film is called Amityville Toothache, and there's a crowdfunding on what platform? Do you know? Is it like Kickstarter or?
I wish I knew. Maybe you can.
I'll look it up because I'll put it on the description when I post this. I'll just put the link.
It's either Kickstarter or Indiegogo.
Right.
Like
Indiegogo. Like, do people even do Indiegogo? That's crazy, right?
Oh, maybe.
Like, I haven't seen an Indiegogo campaign in a minute. Wow.
Yeah. I don't really know. I should have been more prepared to plug that, but I'm really proud of it.
It's okay. I got you, girl. I got you.
It's really good. Yeah, I can write it in the description.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it. It's all right.
Yeah. And you can just find me on Instagram at Rena Riffel, And I have a Patreon. So that's patreon.com/Rena Riffel, posting a lot on there. And I do have a Cameo as
Plug it,
well.
girl. Plug it.
Yeah, so find me on Cameo. I think
She's like,
there's
yeah,
Rena
Cameo.
Riffel on that too.
Do it, girl.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
I think that's about it for now.
For now.
But find go to bloodstreamtv.com, and that will be available. The launching big day is going to be June 16th.
Oh.
6.
Wow.
So they chose that date. So I was like, okay, that's
exciting. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
So I'm really
Nice.
excited getting all that
So you
ready.
have some time to get things together, but I know what you mean. You still you've got a deadline to meet. I know it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But close. I mean, we're already at like 2 months away from it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right around the corner. Oh,
Yeah.
that's exciting. Yay.
I'm like April, May.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway.
It's all good. Okay, Meow.
All right, Mama. I
Thank
love
you
you. Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
I love you.
Yes. And thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us. And we will see you in the next one. Meow, meow.
Yes, Meow.
Bye. Meow, meow.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Mystic Meals Podcast. The Mystic Meals Podcast with your host and producer, Chef Nikki Meow. Kick-ass music by 3 Parts Acid. Follow 3 Parts Acid at 3 Parts Acid on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. The amazing artwork by Art by Bruce 13. Follow Art by Bruce 13 on Instagram. And I'm your voice with the most. I'm Jason Neer. This has been the Mystic Meals Podcast. The Mystic Meals Podcast, copyright 2026. See you next time, kids.